Hi everyone, it's so good to be back here. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a wonderful day and a beautiful Sunday. Yes, thank you for being here wherever you are. I say good morning, good night, good afternoon, and hope you're having a nice time. Of course, this is Saffron Media. We're here to give you trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings. So guys, please, wherever you are, ensure you tune into this channel because we'll give you sizzling and exciting, reliable, authentic happenings in Nigeria and more. And guess what? Uh, the, uh, according to the governor of Edo State, that he rebuffed Ahmed Tinubu, and this report was actually from the spokesperson of Tinubu, because he said Obaseki rebuffed that Obaseki was arrogant, and he arrogantly rebuffed the peace moves that Tinubu tried to make before the election, that was so rude of him. Well, I don't know how that could be rude because, of course, he felt that, he has nothing to lose after all, because a lot has happened that Tinubu might not even be aware of between himself and Adams or Shemole. But there are some things and some words that were said right here, and I'll bring you details of all of this shortly. But before then, if you haven't subscribed, please ensure you hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell beside the subscribe button. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, guys, let us dive right into the details of this report. It says that emerging details have it that Asiwaju Bola Tinubu Ahmed made efforts to make attempts to settle the differences that forced Governor Godwin Obaseki out of the All Progressive Congress (APC). According to Tunde Ramah, the spokesperson for Tinubu, the governor of Edo State arrogantly rebuffed the efforts. According to Ramah, Obaseki's anti-peace and reconciliation stance also came out in bold picture in the altercation between him and the former APC chairman Adams Oshomole, who is his estranged friend and leader. Comrade Adams Oshomole all appeals to Obaseki to toe the path of peace and allow room for settlement in the matter, were arrogantly rebuffed, as Sewaju was in the forefront of some of these peace efforts. Others also intervened, all to no avail. Eventually, one thing led to another, and Obaseki, quite unfortunately, failed to skate through the APC screening. He eventually defected to the PDP. There is no evidence that the APC leader was part of that screening process or made inputs into it. The spokesperson made this revelation in a write-up that addresses the controversies surrounding the Saturday's September 19, 2020 gubernatorial election held in Edo State, and entitled Asiwaju Tinubu and Edo Election. The write-up was published in some of the newspapers, speaks to issues surrounding the defeat of the All Progressive Congress candidate Osage Eze Iyamu. Obaseki, who dumped the APC to become the candidate of the rival People's Democratic Party (PDP), secured a second term in office with a convincing win. Tinubu had been the subject of different forms of attack in and out of his party since the development. Unfortunately for APC, Obaseki is already out of APC. I think that is just a bitter pill for them to swallow. But of course, they all saw the drama that ensued before the election, and I wonder why they did not bother to, settle this and try to ensure that Oshomole never picked another candidate aside Obaseki. So coming up after is just like taking medicine after death. He has left the party, and even after I left the party, they never made efforts for some days before he defected to the People's Democratic Party. They never made efforts to try and even convince him to return to the party to see what they are going to do about his re-election bid. But everyone cared less, and after he left, they were even fighting against him. And they never knew that there is really a God behind Godwin Obaseki, because after he left the All Progressive Congress, APC had a lot of issues nationally. It wasn't just an Edo State issue or an Edo State APC problem. It became a Nigerian All Progressive Congress APC problem because all the states in Nigeria almost had issues, and they should have seen it from that point that this guy, there's something about him, because after he left there were too many issues that the party couldn't handle, that instead of them to face the election they were busy settling states party problem here and there. And obviously you can see that a lot of things, even Oshomole could not put himself together. He was just so confused and so many things like that. So it is just what it is, and I hope that Bola Ahmed Tinubu just takes it to heart. It is nothing to be rude about, but of course, if you have an ambition and you have a heart to work for the people, and you have some people depriving you of doing that, all you have to do, there's always a plan B. There's always a way out of things like that. And Obaseki has planned that way out for himself, and that has worked for him and has paid him off at the end of the day. He never take pity on himself and say, oh, this is the end of the road for me, there's nothing else I could do. He took the bold step and left the party and believed that if I can do it here, I can do it in any other party. And he was strong enough and believed in himself so much that this could happen, and it happened for him. It is just so unfortunate that it didn't happen like that for Ambode of Lagos State, because after that he was cheated out of office. He never took any step. He just felt, oh, this is my fate, I have to take it like that. There are some steps that you just have to take and be bold about, and believe that yes, this is the next line of action that I must take. And you can imagine how things will turn out, because of course you have your own fans, you have your own supporters, you have party members that will support you, definitely, because you have worked very hard and you have worked for such a party. It is only when you haven't worked and you haven't tried to make the people of that state understand that you are working for them, that is when they will be against you. But if you have worked for that state and they've seen your handiwork and believe that there's no other that could do this better than yourself, definitely you are likely to win that election, and they will be ready to stand for their mandate and believe that things could happen their way. But this time around, he was reluctant and felt like, okay, the party leader have spoken, I have to just accept it and let things happen like that. So it is all about individuals, and we congratulate Obaseki because he took that bold step, and at the end of the day you can see it paid off. So I would advise that Bolaji Ahmed or Bola Ahmed Tinubu should not take it to heart that he arrogantly rebuffed them trying to settle the rift between him and Oshomole. There are reasons why he had to do that, especially when the political when they have a political clash, when it has a few days to elections. But all the same, I hope that they settle all of this amicably. And guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop your comments and tell us what you think about this. Thank you for being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.